this is Clementine, and this is part 2 of my video series on how to play When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. In the first video I talked about the main groove, and now I'm going to talk about some of the fills and the breaks and the chorus section and some other ideas that I have about playing this song and that I've learned about playing this song. The choruses are really great opportunities to make them your own in small ways. Now, I try to hit the fills the way that Bonham did, but there are opportunities to kind of add some extra kick drums in. I really love how he comes into the chorus with adding a bunch of rolls on the kick drum. When he enters the first chorus, he does this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I play with double snare hits and a lot of bass drum rolls through those parts. That's where I can kind of stretch out and do my own thing. He does those really lovely rolls that start low and rise up. I think on the recording they put a flange effect on it, so it kind of almost sounds like it's coming in backwards in a way. I try to play them very dynamically. The fill that I love the most in this song is in that first chorus, and it says everything about the way that Bonham puts air into his playing, puts space into his playing. It's so authoritative. It goes like this. How it kind of enters in and there's space. That before he hits those snare drum notes from the groove, there's a bit of space there. And I feel as I'm playing it that I'm really just like making sure that every note is coming down. And I'm not rushing around. I'm hitting it like this all the way through. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. His famous triplet pattern on the bass drum. I say it's a triplet because the first note of the triplet is on the hi-hat and the second 2 triplets are on the bass drum. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a triplet. So you see those fluttering around in this these sections. There are 2 of these sections. There is a fill, it's in the second chorus where he's doing that pattern, and he does it really cool because he plays with where he puts the snare drum. So I left out the 4 snare drum on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And goofing around with that, adding the snare drum in strange places on the ands of notes. I mean, there's a lot of room once you get that triplet pattern, Bonham's triplet pattern going. It can be really fun, and it's hard for me to play that pattern unless I'm at tempo, because what happens at a certain speed is that my foot starts to hover over the pedal and I start to move my foot in a way that is creating a bounce on the drum. And I will try to make another video about how to practice that. If I were you, I would go to Terry Keating, Bonzalium. He's got a million videos about getting your foot to do what Bonham's foot did. So there are 2 big long breaks in this song. They're a normal count, they're a 4 count. But the entry is very, very important. Now, in the first video, I talked about what it's like to keep up that behind the beat feel through the whole song and where you kind of have to keep checking in. And this is one of those moments. There's a lot of leeway when you're entering, and you have to make sure that you signal to your bandmates where it is because you're the driver here. In that part, the vocal comes in on the and 4 before I hit the 1, and so we need to know where we're going. What I've worked out in Zepparella with my bandmates is that Gretchen and I are moving our feet. I'm moving my foot to count. She's moving her foot by looking at my foot. Everybody else is looking at Gretchen to try to figure out this is where we're all kind of feeling it. It's like a ripple effect going out. And your band may have different cues that they come up with for it, but that's part of the great thing about a band, is that you all get to work this stuff out. So thank you so much for watching. This is the second video of my series on When the Levee Breaks, and in the third video I'm going to be talking about the general feel and the dynamic structure of this song. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.